Shalom. Greetings from Jerusalem. It's Joan Lippis, hashtag Joni in Jerusalem, welcoming you to lunchtime prayer for Israel. Well, I love the topic. The Rapture. It's nothing new. Do you like the titles? I'm having fun with these titles. I hope they're exciting for you. They're interesting to you. Well, the Rapture. The Rapture is more than a doctrine. The Bible calls it the blessed hope, God's promise to His children, both Jews and Gentiles. So what is the Rapture? Well, while it's called by many terms, the Rapture is God's gathering, His taking away, His catching up His followers to separate them, to deliver them, to protect them from His coming judgment of the earth. Pretty good, huh? So who are His followers? Well, those who have accepted God's offer of redemption, forgiveness, reconciliation by His grace through faith in the sacrificial atonement of Yeshua. They've been forgiven of their sin, which then reconciled them to God, bringing them into a personal, intimate relationship with the God of the universe, who loves them beyond life itself and who writes their name in the book of life. Being snatched away by God is not something new, but it is quite rare. According to biblical record, Enoch was the 6th generation after Adam, and God took him. So we're going to read from Genesis chapter 5, starting in verse 21. Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Enoch were 365 years, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. You know, I would love my gravestone. I don't think I'll ever have one, but if I did, or in my service, if I die before rapture comes, here lies Joni Lippis. She walked with God. I can't think of anything I'd rather be remembered for. Well, the second time God did that was thousands of years later, when He sent a fiery chariot to take Elijah from the earth and bring Elijah to Himself. So we're wanting to read 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 9 through 11. Ready? And so it was, when they had crossed over, that Elijah said to Elisha, "Ask, what may I do for you before I am taken away from you?" And Elisha said, "Please let a double portion of your spirit be upon me." So he said, "You've asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if you see me when I am taken from you, it shall be so for you. But if not, it shall not be so." Then it happened, as they continued on and talked, that suddenly a chariot of fire appeared with horses of fire and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And if you know the story, he received a double portion. God is so faithful. Now, the timing of the rapture continues to be debated. While there's several possible options, I believe there is more validity that it can and will happen at any moment. That's called imminency, any moment. Nothing has to happen first in order for the rapture to come. And so that's why we want to praise and thank God for his blessing of the rapture, especially if it's before the tribulation. People say, you're just an escapist. I sure am. I want out of here. I don't want to be through the Ezekiel 38 war. I think I am, but I sure don't want to. So Lord, bring it on. So on that note, I hope of encouragement and a little bit of laughter. Let me say, Lehitraot, Shalom from Jerusalem.